Hello and welcome to What's Popping on Luna Lifestyle TV. We are streaming live on our Top Star Decoder channel 105. You are also watching us on via YouTube, and that is Luna Lifestyle TV ZM. Engage with us via our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Luna Lifestyle TV. I'm your good buddy Samira, and this is What's Popping. And today I'm sitting down. Well, I'm sitting alone in here, but I'm genuinely joined via Zoom with someone that has been doing what I'm doing for so many years, and that gives me some goosebumps to do this. But I'm excited, and being a good buddy, I'm sure I'll hold it down, and I'm going to have a great conversation with Petronella Mkandawire, affectionately known as Ravish'n. She has been doing radio for so many years, as well as TV, and she did podcasting at some point, and we're going to dive deep into her journey throughout these all transitions that she has been doing. And she has been transitioned to the corporate world recently, and she just launched her first book. Looking forward to this conversation, and I'm excited to have you on What's Popping. Welcome to What's Popping, Madam Rav.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Thank
I'm
you
so
so
happy
much.
to have you, and you've done so much as far as radio, TV, and podcasting at some point, from Joy FM to Born and Bred. Just, is there anything that you think you should do that you haven't done yet?
Wow, that's a good question. What have I done that I haven't done yet? I really want to. You mentioned that I've done podcasting. I quite haven't, but I really want to start a podcast. That's something I'm really looking into maybe in the next year or so, once my schedule frees up. But I would really love to do and open a clothing line, actually. Yes.
Interesting. Now, Ravish'n, you've been doing the most, from Joy FM days to the time you were hosting Born and Bred to Radio Phoenix, where you are now. Just run us through the journey. How did it all start? How did you find yourself in the media space?
I took that right after I left high school. It was during those periods where you're waiting for your results, and I'm the type that I, I hate just not doing anything. So, in trying to find something to do, I joined the ZNBC Radio 4 Fan Club, where I was with the likes of Brian Wale, who at the time was OG Snooks. I was with the likes of Ricky, who was Ray D. There were so many, and ZNBC staff, that also mentored us and groomed us at the time. So that's where I started as far back as 2005. And then 2009, I decided to, try my own footing at a commercial radio station. Um, that's when I joined Joy FM in 2009. In 2009, I was at Joy FM. From Joy FM, I tried to stop radio and join the corporate space then, which was multi-choice. I didn't stay there long. Then I went back to Joy. From Joy FM, I went to Power FM to Phoenix, where I am now. And also in between did some stints of Born and Bred, which I started in 2013. I was auditioned like everyone else, and I started hosting Born and Bred in 2013 with the likes of Christy and Josh.
Now, what has been the most exciting thing for you in your media journey?
The most exciting. I think I've had quite a few highlights. Um, wow. I think one of them was having helped produce Let the People Talk on Radio Phoenix, and that was the time it was a program we had running with BBC Media Action. So working closely with BBC Media Action, and trying to put together, or rather helping produce Let the People Talk with Lucci, BBC Media Action, myself. We were more like trying to bring the voice of the voiceless, as they put it, to light, just conversations, non-biased conversations in terms of political affairs, current affairs. So that really was a highlight for me, because got to work closely with individuals and journalists that were highly trained talks of the likes of at BBC Media Action here in Zambia, who then coordinated with BBC outside. So that was a highlight for me. Also, having interviewed different renowned people, I think the likes of former First Lady Dr. Christine Kasera, Master Chaban Lovu from South Africa, and this was all on our drive time when I used to do drive time on Phoenix with Len. So those are a few of the highlights. I think we also had a chance to speak to Dr. Dre's son. Then when I was at Power, I hosted with Chromes, who's now on the breakfast show at Hot FM. So we did drive time together at Power FM. It was amazing. I think one of my best times on radio was doing drive time with Chromes, and when I did drive time with Len, and another time with Teresa. So I think all my hosting co-hosts on radio have really been individuals that are highly talented. I also learned from them. I mean, talk of the likes of Len. I used to listen to him when I wanted to join radio, and then having worked with him, and to this day, we're still quite close. So we still get to talk, and I learn a few things here and there. But those are some of the highlights and interesting moments for me.
For random things because it's live most of the time and you don't control most of the things that happen there. I want you to share with me what you feel it was the most embarrassing moment on radio.
Have I ever had one? Embarrassing moments on radio. I think it would be, I don't think, honestly speaking, I don't think I've quite had an embarrassing moment. I think it would be maybe not knowing a song for me that would amount as being embarrassing. Um, Maybe there's a hit song that's out and I'm not so familiar with it. And then, maybe my co-host tries to introduce me to the song or get me familiar with the song. That would be a bit embarrassing on my end. I don't know if it would be embarrassing to the listener, but I don't think I've had quite an embarrassing moment on radio. I can't think of any because even if it's something I'm not sure of, I always know how to get the information and make it known to the listener that we're both learning. So if I don't know, you're allowed to come through and help me. So I don't think I've quite had an embarrassing moment. Yeah.
That's really special because most of the people have such moments. Personally, I did have such a moment. I picked up a call without turning off the mic, and that was quite embarrassing because the conversation wasn't friendly. Yeah.
Hasn't happened to me actually at all.
But from radio to TV, how did transition happen? I know you mentioned of how you auditioned to be on Born and Bred, but comparing those days on TV and on radio, what do you think sits better with you?
Radio any day, 24/7. I would jump on radio any day. I think transitioning to TV it was more like, it's like the natural thing to do. I mean, a lot of radio, I think, make the most and best TV hosts, right? Because you know how to interact. It's just that in this moment of TV, you are interacting with the camera, right? So transitioning from radio to TV for me was quite natural. Sometimes I would even forget that I do TV when I'm in public or just going about my day privately. And it's because you have people who are fans and they saw you on TV last night and you forget that because for me, I'm more of a radio person than I am TV. And what I love most about radio rather is I can go on any way I look. I don't have to worry about my makeup. I don't have to worry about my wardrobe. The only thing that matters is the conversation I'm going to have with my listener. TV, yeah, there are some people who love TV. No, I respect that. There's some people who are meant for it. given the chance to completely to have a full-time TV show, I think I would be very hesitant to take it. Yeah, but radio for me, gravitating to TV was quite the natural thing to do, especially that Born and Bred is around music. And I love music, I love interacting with different people. So it was quite a really good transition for me. I see that picture. So it was interesting, really, especially that it was a live TV show. So there was a lot of on the spot um, interviews we needed to do. Maybe you have a critique that comes through, let us know if it's a hit or a miss as per usual. And the co-hosts I had were really interesting. Christy was bringing the entertainment news or entertainment gist of what was happening. Josh, who's now with QFM, was a brilliant co-host as well. There are times when you're a little bit under the weather and you need a co-host that can read your energy. And I think we had that. So yeah, I enjoyed my time at Born and Bred, and yeah, I respect anyone else that's doing it now, everyone that came after us, and those that came before us, because Lindsay and Kat really held it down before we came on. So it's been a really long-standing show, and I'm very happy and proud to have been a part of it at some point.
Well, I started watching Born and Bred when you were the host, so how much impact you've had on people like me.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but over close to 2 decades of you practicing in the media space, and you've obviously had your own successes. And the most recent that I checked was the nomination for the Zikomo Awards in 2022. What other achievements and successes have you recorded throughout your career?
Wow. The Zikomo is one of them, and having been recognized on an Africa platform was really humbling for me. Also, the Zambia Music Awards in 2013, that was my very first nomination for Best Female Radio Host. 2013, the very first award shows to take place, I think, in Z in terms of an entertainment platform. Then, yeah, and then also having been recognized in South Africa for the impact and initiation of my own initiative, Good Radio. I did get recognition for that as well. That was also quite humbling on the entertainment front. So those are the few I can think of right now, and I think the ones that stand out the most for me. I'm really honored and humbled. I didn't get to win, but being nominated and recognized was really something I don't take lightly. I think to this day I still hold those nominations in high esteem because it takes a lot of work to put uh, to just gain an audience and a following that really respects you and what you do. And I love what I do. So to be recognized for what you love to do is really something that should ignite your passion and your fire for whatever it is that you're into. So for me, I don't take that lightly.
From the tone of your voice, I can judge that you're keeping it 100, and that's the name of the podcast that you were doing with the likes of Ellen. But what happened to that podcast?
That's a good segue. I saw that, keeping it 100. So, yeah, I think it was really just, it started off well, and we're still good friends to this day. But I think lives, each one had their own independent thing that they were doing, and to just find common ground and time to record became a little bit hectic, I think. But yes, I forgot about that. Thank
Well,
you.
we didn't forget about it. We
It was
still
a
want it back.
really, it was a good show. And the time we started that, I was heavily pregnant. So that's my reason. I didn't have the energy. So I had to go have my baby. And then I became a mom full time. So, like I said, life happened, and that was just my story, all right? And then you had three other stories. There was Christy, there was Helen, and there was Mocha. So each of them also pursuing something different, but together we were such a force. And I think keeping it 100 was, if we had continued, I think to this day would be huge. I'll leave it to you to shout out to the other three for them to come together, for us to come together to, as a the awesome foursome and do something.
We definitely need the four of you back together and giving us that podcast. But individually, you've been doing something great from your Good Radio initiative that has impacted a number of young people that have passion for radio and impacting people. And also, your recent book, tell us about that. First, what came first? Is it the book or the Good Radio initiative?
Good radio came first in 2022. End of 2022 is when it started. And really, the whole essence of good radio was to inspire the next crop of radio presenters, such as yourself. It was a really uh, thought out initiative in that I wanted a platform because I would get a lot of people inboxing me wanting to know, what you need to do to be a radio host. Do I offer mentorship classes or sessions? And I started to think of what I could do to bring a few people together and teach what I know, the knowledge I have gained over the years, right? So I got two other radio enthusiasts that are passionate of radio. That's Hugh Kasuli and Jane to help me. And together we formed Good Radio. And the essence of it really, as it is in the name, good, is just to be a good host. Be a good host in the way you present. Be a good host in the way you produce your show. Be a good host in how you speak for those who are underprivileged. Be a good host in communicating to your listeners. So all these things that go into being a radio presenter is what necessitated good radio to begin with. And we would have mentorship sessions online, like something like this. I'm sure you remember, Samuel. And we had renowned radio broadcasters that would come on and give their 2 cents as well on radio and what it's about. So after doing that, I think we have the last class which you are part of, which we wanted to say, okay, these guys have graduated and they're doing huge things. Look at yourself. There's Solani, there's Coco, who's now with Q. They're all doing individual things, and they have given credit to Good Radio. But also, aside from yourselves, there's still many more young people that want to get on such platforms and wanted my mentorship. So that was how the book came to fruition. I said, with everything I'm doing, I don't quite have the time to do one-on-one I mean, to do session mentorships like we used to. But maybe if I put my knowledge in a book, in a publication, put my knowledge to paper and share it, then it would be easy for those that want to get onto the next platform of radio. Maybe if it's, producing, if it's hosting like yourself, if it's presenting, it's just some basic knowledge on what you need to do to sharpen your skill, interview techniques, how to build your brand on social media, and how to monetize your brand as well. So there are all these different aspects to it um, that we needed to look into. So that's what necessitated the book.
All right, welcome back to What's Popping, and I'm chatting with the phenomenal Ravish'n, and we are diving into what she's been up to lately, her journey through the media space, and the book is the last thing that we talked about before going on that break. Now, Ravish'n, you've shared what made you write this book, and how can people access it, especially those that are looking at joining the radio space.
So the book is available on Stella. It's an online bookstore or an online store. If you go to my socials, that's Ravishing on Facebook or Petronella Mkandawira on Facebook, and just search my postings. I have posted the link there, and it's only going for 100 kwacha, only 100 kwacha. So if you have any interest in being on radio, or you're already on radio and you want to sharpen your skill, get to know the do's and the don'ts of certain aspects of radio, script writing, interaction, engagement, personality types. Also, all you need to do is get access to the book, which is For the Love of Radio. And I think that's been my number one passion. Anyone who knows me knows that the first thing I talk about anywhere is radio. So that's where you'll find the book. Or if you have my number, you can reach me directly and I can send you a copy. It's an ebook only right now. I'm still looking into having it published because a lot of people have requested for hard copies, which they want signed. So I'm still trying to see if I can, get that done.
I've read the soft copy, but I would love a signed one too.
No problem. I want to hear your take. What do you think of the book?
It's a very good book. I learned a lot. I don't want to share much because people now won't read it. But just out of curiosity, how long did it take for you to put this work together?
Wow, at least 2 months. Because I remember I launched it on my birthday, which was in April, and I started sometime in February, if I remember. So the good time frame for me was to release it at least around April. So it took about 2 months.
As we are winding down, let's talk legacy. Who do you want Ravish'n to be at 70?
God willing, I'll be around at 70.
You
I
must
really
be
want to
around.
be known for I really want to be known for the impact I've had on radio. Media would be too wide to say. I mean, there's so many media practitioners now and platforms, but specifically, I would love to delve into radio. So I really want to just be known for the impact I have made on radio and um, the growth that I have built and put into others, the knowledge I've instilled in others, and really brought about a good crop of radio hosts.
Nice. I know you're a music lover and I can't let you go without playing this game with you. So I'll read out some lyrics and you tell me from which song I got the lyrics.
Wow, okay.
The hint is that I'm not using the actual language the artist used.
Okay.
The first one is here, take it, take my heart, it has no use without you. Here, take it, take my heart, it has no use without you.
I was going to say General Ozzy, but take my heart. But then the ending has confused me.
Take a guess. He's a singer.
Locally,
Yes.
Ozzy.
It's actually Kaladosha Stenga.
Oh, Kalale. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay, let me give you the last one. So this one reads when he wants to be good, he is so good. You wouldn't recognize him. You would think he is a different person.
This is
When he
a
wants to
song. Is
be,
it local?
yes, it's a song.
Then you've
It,
translated it. You've translated it into
yeah,
English.
it's, yes, it's sung in Chewa.
Why don't you just sing it in Chewa?
No, then it will be too easy for you.
So it says what?
When he wants to be good, he is so good. You wouldn't recognize him. You would think he's a different person.
Angela Nyurenda.
No, no, it's actually a guy and he does a lot of adverts.
Advert. FJ.
Yes, but what's the song?
Fatali. No, no, that's JK. Fatali.
No. It's actually Mbululuk.
Hey, isn't
Yes.
Mbululuka Willie Jinx?
No, no, he also has a song titled Mbululuk. I should check it out.
You see what I was talking about? Embarrassing moments when I don't know a song.
But thank you so much for your time, Ravish'n. It has been good having this chat with you and looking forward to having another one with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry, my time is a bit short, but thank you so much for for this interaction.
Thank you so much. And this has been What's Popping on Luna Lifestyle TV, channel 105 on your Top Star decoder. I'm your good buddy, Samuel. Until next time, keep on popping.